Hey guys, it's Kelly, Growdown333. I'll just give you the quick 360. These are the cute shoes that I'm wearing today. Hopefully you can see them. Yes, I have been all about the shoes. One of these days I'm going to have to do a video of with all my new shoes laid out. I have rewarded myself with shoes instead of food, and the shoes, like I've said before, make me feel pretty. And if it's as simple as putting a pair of heels on, well, hell, it don't get any better than that. So I am going to the doctor's for a fill today. I had said that I wasn't really interested in a fill, but after going to the East Coast meet and greet and hearing people talk about their experience of living with the band, I thought maybe I do need more of a fill. So I'm going to try it out. Worst comes to worst, I could always take some out. I believe I'm at a 7.5 now at 10 cc Allergan band. Not going to go up past an 8. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to weigh in. I believe I'll weigh in at around 233. I'm going up and down 3 pounds or so. But I haven't really worked out like my normal workout routine in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I was sick last week. I'm getting back to it this week, but I'm going slow because I don't want to push too hard. I always do something to make today count, but I'm not working out as hard as I used to, so I need to get back on that too. And I will. And what's going to help is I have the Back to Basics group doing another challenge, so that always helps because, I mean, I hold myself accountable, but it's nice to be held accountable with others. Okay, so I guess I try and talk about the themes that are going on in my life. And I guess the theme that the universe keeps speaking to me about these last couple of months, and definitely a lot in the last couple of weeks, is confidence. For those of you, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. It's kind of nice. But I guess confidence has been a constant theme in my life, especially the last couple of weeks. And there was a lot of conversations at the meet and greet about confidence, and people were questioning about mine. And we were at dinner one night, and a couple of ladies had asked me, were you this confident even when you were heavy? And they were surprised to hear me say, I believe so. And my response was that, of course, I got the lap band because I wanted to lose weight and be healthier. But for me, my confidence isn't necessarily about how I look, it's about how I feel. And I feel like I know my worth, I know my sense of self, which makes me very proud, and that's what gives me confidence. And I've had so many conversations recently about confidence, and so many of my friends feeling self-conscious and not feeling pretty, and these women that have lost hundreds of pounds, 50 pounds, 70 pounds. I mean, I have not lost an astronomical amount of weight, but for me, the outside is so little of who I am. I feel like regardless of whatever size I am, I know what I bring to the table. That's not going to change. So whether I'm a bigger size or a smaller size, I'm still me with the same qualities that I possess. And that's why I answered the way that I did. And I always tease. I tease all the time. It's in the movie Eat, Pray, Love. It's one of my favorite scenes where she says, oh, I can't eat that. I have a muffin top, And Julia Roberts says in response, have you ever gotten naked in front of a man and him say, I'm sorry, please put your clothes back on. I can't have sex with you. You have a muffin top. Listen, yes, people judge by your looks and all that other shit, but the bottom line is, when are you ever going to drop your drawers and somebody's going to say, oh, sorry, I can't touch that? It ain't going to happen. So if we start to realize that other people are much less critical of us than we are our worst critics. We judge ourselves so much more than others do. And the bottom line is, if somebody's judging me, that's their issue, not mine. I know my worth. Look the other way if you don't like what you see, and that's truly how I feel. call me crazy, and many do. I definitely feel that I'm coming into a whole new self at 40. Not necessarily the age, but I do feel that life has taught me so many lessons, and I'm older and wiser and better for it. So I have more confidence and a new sense of self today than I did even 2 years ago. I also want to talk about, it came up today at work, and I talked to a doctor about it. I dress better. I dress better now, not so much because I feel like I look better, but because I like myself better. And what I've learned is I dress better because I feel better about myself, and I take better care of myself. And again, I don't think that's attached to a size or a number on the scale. I just feel better about myself. And I think that the power of positive thinking has a lot to do with it. That was another topic that came up a lot at the East Coast meet and greet. And I talk about it a lot with friends like Cindy, Sin Through Thick and Thin. I know Eggs and Melanie's huge on it. And positive thinking, positive self-talk is real important to me. And I talk to Janine about that, Pink Fish Lily, all the time. All these things came up at the meet and greet. And people often talk about training and training their bodies and lifting weights and working out, but you have to also train at positive self-talk too. It's all about habits. You know, I said often in the last 3 weeks, there are so many people out there ready to tear you down easily. I'm not going to help them. I don't want to give anybody a leg up on that. I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. I know the values that I possess and the attributes that I have. So if somebody says something about me, it doesn't make it true. You know, one of the quotes, I'm big on quotes, you all know I am, one of the quotes that I have lived with in my room, at my desk, around me for the last 20 to 25 years is, don't make other people's opinions become your reality, or don't let them. And I've never lost sight of that. Just because somebody says it doesn't make it true. And I often say to people, the only opinion that really matters is the reflection looking at you in the mirror. Yes, we have family that we love and trust, but honestly, their opinion only matters when you give it the power to matter. It's really about you and how you feel. So I say, train your mindset the way you would train your body. You know, give it as much energy, give it as much time. Focus on that positive self-thought and be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Set the example for those in your life. You know, treat yourself well. And I often try and tell my friends to use each other. I say all the time to the people that I care about, I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. Because when you love someone and you care about them, you see all their positive attributes. You see how wonderful they are as a whole. And I say all the time, you know, I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. So if you have a friend or someone you love in your life that compliments you and tries to bring you up, try and look at yourself through their eyes. Say, well, they can't just be spewing bullshit. There's got to be something to what they're saying, or they wouldn't be saying it. Yeah, sure, they love me and that's why they're saying it, but they're saying it for a reason. You know, try, if you have trouble, looking at yourself through their eyes. And I am a firm believer, take a compliment. If somebody compliments you, and I love compliments, I don't care where they come from. I don't care if it's somebody that doesn't know me. You want to compliment me? Thank you very much. Thank you. Instead of racing to, oh, you know, if somebody says you have nice legs, oh, well, you haven't seen, you know, because somebody said to me recently, wow, you have great legs. And the first thing that I thought was, wow, you haven't seen my upper thighs. And then I scolded myself. I said, Kelly, how dare you? Say thank you and take the compliment. Say thank you and feel good about yourself. say thank you and pat yourself on the back for the running that you've been doing consistently since March when we started the Cedar 5K. And that's what I want you guys to do too. Somebody compliments you, welcome it. Thank you. You know, and people think that I'm nuts for this, but believe me when I tell you, positive thinking attracts positive things and positive people. And I have said many a times, just because you're related doesn't mean that you're healthy, for me. You know, I try not to get into too much family, but I don't have too much family in my life, and I come from an extremely large family. Because a lot of my family is toxic, and it's not healthy. And I need to do what's healthy for me. And I am a role model for my children. And if they're not healthy for me, they're sure as hell not healthy for my children. So I want my girls to grow up with a positive self-image. And they're going to have 2 different body types, which I get nervous about, but my job is to try and help them accept themselves regardless of what the outside package is. Because what's more important is what's in here. And that's why I feel so blessed to be a part of this community and know so many wonderful people who have given so much to me. Because not only are these people beautiful on the outside, but they're so beautiful on the inside. And when I'm having a tough day, not only do I reach out to those that I know are going to help me and always have the wisdom to bring me up higher, but I watch the videos. I watch the people who are just so inspiring that their passion just makes you feel better. I mean, I could be so upset and watch a video and just get so inspired that I feel powerful. I feel powerful, and there's nothing better. And it's funny, I said to a coworker today that I haven't worked out in 3 weeks, and it's not like the scale is jumping around so much, but I feel, and it's not even like I have a hard body, because I know I don't, but I don't feel as strong. And when I'm working out, I feel strong. And I say to my friends that I'm far from perfect, and I've got such a long way to go, but as long as I am doing and taking action and making decisions to work towards my goal, that I'm proud of that I'm patting myself on the back, and I can't get angry with myself. If I know that I'm doing all that I can do, I'm not going to get angry with myself. And anybody out there can judge me all they want, but I know that I'm doing all that I can. I know my body. I know the obstacles that I face, and I know that I'm going to get to goal. It's just taking me a little longer. Okay, so what? Why put a time limit on it? Every day, make today count. Every day, how bad do you want it? Do you want it as bad as you want to breathe? All these quotes are with me all day, every day. So I don't want to drag this on. I just want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And I reflect back on these videos, and I'm going to reflect back on my video when I'm having a tough day. And I'm going to tell myself, you are that strong, and you may not be feeling that strong today, but tomorrow's another day. And if you felt that way today, you're going to feel that way again. You just got to believe in yourself. Okay, guys, have a great and safe holiday weekend. Take care.